Red, right? Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anxiety Management Skills. My name is Monica, and I'm going to be your group leader today. Just to give you a little bit of information about myself, I am a second semester graduate student at UTSA, and I'm looking forward to doing school counseling. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to discuss anxiety, how it plays a role in our lives, things that will help us better manage our anxiety. And the purpose of doing that is to gather the support that you need and hopefully learn some new skills to be able to cope with your anxiety. Before we get started, we're going to discuss confidentiality and what it means. Confidentiality is basically whatever is said in the group stays in the group. It's really important that we all maintain confidentiality so that way everybody feels safe to share. With that said, there are some risks and limitations to confidentiality. The risk is that although I can guarantee whatever you say will be kept confidential, I cannot guarantee the same for your other group members. The limitations include if you make a statement regarding the abuse of a child, elderly, or disabled, I'll have to report the incident. If I feel that you are in imminent harm of hurting yourself or somebody else, I will also have to report it. And then finally, if I am subpoenaed and have to release your file, that would also break confidentiality. In the event that that occurs, I will let you know. Okay, with that said, we're going to start with a round. And what a round is I'm going to pose a question. You're going to answer it. You'll state your name, and we'll rotate clockwise. When it comes to your turn and you choose to pass, you do have the right to pass. When you are ready, we will come back to you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. And today's round is going to be, I want you to think of a time in which you felt really anxious and what you did to overcome that feeling of anxiety. And again, please state your name and we'll rotate clockwise.
My name is Desiree. I felt really anxious today because I had a lot of things to get done for my classes. I felt like I didn't have enough time, and it made me feel uneasy, and my stomach was starting to hurt, and I was just starting to worry about everything, so I kind of took a step back and took time to relax before I got to it again.
Okay, so what I'm hearing you say is you just really had a lot on your plate, and in order to deal with your anxiety, you just took a break from it and then got back to it.
My name's Lydia, and I felt extremely anxious when I realized that quitting one job and starting a new one were going to overlap. And so I was working two jobs and going to school at the same time. And so to chill out a little bit, I listed out everything I needed to get done, and I called my mom to kind of express it before I started those 2 weeks.
So you really had a lot going on as well, and the way that you manage it is to make a list and figure out what you have to get done.
A recent time when I felt anxious was when I was trying to secure my internship spot for the fall, and it wasn't really working out, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to get it. And in order to relieve that anxiety, I did a couple of things. It definitely worked out, and then I called my friends, and I complained about it a lot, and that helped talking about it.
Right. So you were really anxious of the unknown, not knowing whether or not your internship was secure. You were able to relieve that by chatting with your buddy or just doing something physical. Okay, so what I'm hearing the group say is that anxiety really does play a really big part in your lives, and to deal with it, you may make a list, take a step back, or just express your anxiety to somebody. Who in here did you make a connection with?
I connected with Lydia.
Okay, Nyquacia, tell Lydia how you connected with her.
I connected with you because I've been in that situation before where I've had one job and I'm starting another, and it's overwhelming because you don't know if you're gonna turn in your 2 weeks and fill it, finish it, or so I feel your pain.
Okay, Lydia, tell Nyquacia how it felt to feel that connection.
It feels good to know that other people are not decidedly going to do the 2 weeks also, and that's a hard decision to make.
So it sounds like you guys established a connection through having a really similar experience and being able to tough it out. Thanks for sharing. I felt better that time.